You're watching The Meme Factory, where we bring you your daily dose of news and satire. Newsflash: college is time-consuming. It's kind of a thing. Young voters barely pay attention to the traditional medium of non-stop political ads littering television during presidential primaries. This makes for an untapped goldmine of potential votes for the sharp political strategist who can pique the interest of an indifferent population. That's when digital political guru Vincent Harris of the conservative Baptist Samford University in Alabama sent the campus conservative-themed text ads for former House Speaker Newt Gingrich before the Alabama primary. The ads typically said things like, "Stop Obama's war on terror," or "Newt Gingrich, a man of faith." To be honest, I'd probably find text like that to be pretty annoying and probably aggravating. But some were simple and less reactionary, like "Bulldogs for Gingrich," with a clickable "Help the Campaign" button. You'd think there'd be a fine line to walk between actually helping the campaign and driving people away because you actually pissed them off. But as it turns out, Harris owned that line like the latest AM/TM star strutting down the runway. Harris told CNN that, in the industry, Yahoo will tell you that a 0.2 or 0.3% click-through rate for ads is considered successful. With the Samford campaign I created, those ads were getting a 4% click-through rate. That meant the people we needed to mobilize were seeing our message. 20 times more of those people, actually, not only seeing, but acting. Although I wouldn't take his statistics as gospel truth. In fact, you can argue that his statistics are slightly inflated because he was advertising in what seems like a hyper-conservative environment. So telling folks in America's Bible Belt that Gingrich is fighting Obama's war on religion will probably provoke a larger reaction than if you did the same thing in San Francisco's The Castro. Nonetheless, Harris's actions reflect the new face of political campaigning. Political advertising has gone mobile this election season, which means you're more likely to see more political ads texted to you, particularly if you live in a swing state. But this isn't entirely new. In 2008, Barack Obama's digital team generated headlines when he announced his running mate via text message. A smart move, Obama's digital team also sent out early voting reminders to supporters' phones, even going so far as to point people to the nearest voter registration drive. His campaign even bought ad space in some swing states on 1-800-FREE-411. That meant when people called requesting the number for the nearest pizza delivery, they first listened to an Obama ad. Clearly, old-fashioned technology can't keep up with the population and its pace of interest. But on the negative end, anyone at this point, including politicians, see the power of this kind of advertising and immediately see this as a way to smother the competition by drowning them in ads. An expensive but effective Romney strategy we should see come voting season. So is there moderation? No! Here's how it works in my head. I don't like you, and I don't like your face. Politicians, especially career politicians, irk me. I don't always want to see your face when I open Facebook or search on Google or order pizza or get a text message. I will like you less. Yes, political ads can be moving and mobilizing, but I don't trust campaign men enough to keep it at a minimum and not bother me. Do you? Post your ideas in the comment box below and we'll see what's more popular, traditional advertising or personal advertising. With the most expensive campaigns to come, this will be entertaining, but more likely annoying as hell. And while Donald Trump may no longer be running for president, that still doesn't mean he's not looking to occupy White House. In a recent interview, Trump suggested several candidates with whom Mitt Romney could run with, including Chris Christie and Marco Rubio. But in the true Trump fashion, he recommended himself, in the third person, saying probably the best choice of all would be Donald Trump. Probably the best choice? Oh, Donald, you're so modest. Now, I can't tell if Tan Dad over here is joking or not, but here's the internet's breakdown of the likely reasons Trump is eyeing second in command. First, he probably already ordered the gold Trump sign for the front of the White House. Second, he thinks being second best at something would be a nice change of pace. Third, cool business cards. What can I say? What turns the ladies on more than billionaire VP extraordinaire? Fourth, he is the only guy who can make Bonner look less tan during a State of the Union address. Fifth, he's been looking for that golden job title that's even less reputable than real estate developer and a host of Celebrity Apprentice. And with a slight but noticeable 1%, figures the chances of Romney quitting midterm are pretty high. Ha! Silly rich guys. Politics is for... Oh. Point taken. Moving on. Tech. Latest inventions. Intoxicase. iPhone cases that can open up your beer. Do I really need to explain this? For all my college mates out there shoving off to new adventures, I'm just saying, you might need an iPhone case. You might need to kick back a day. It's practical. It's functional. What more can you ask of innovation? Guaranteed to make you really popular at parties. You party animal, you. I'm just pointing out that, this exists. Right there, down below, right there, in the description. You're welcome. And the world could not get more hilariously awesome. That's all I have for you today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Join the crowd on Facebook and Twitter, and show that like and subscribe button some love if you like what you see. This is Alexandra Cardinale, and you just watched The Meme Factory. See you on the wire. Signing off.